Hi children, so in the previous class we learned about atmosphere and biosphere, and now we are going to learn about the human environment. So the human environment refers to everything created by man, which is created by the man. What created by man? Building, road, and also the bridges. These are all created by man, and also the activities of the man. What are the activities of the man? Mining, agriculture and manufacturing. So these are all by the man. So about this we are going to talk about human environment. So the human environment referring whatever the created by man and what are the activities of the man. And next, human beings are important component of the environment. They adapt themselves the environment, and their actions also have an influence on the environment. Whatever the actions are by the man, that influence on the environment will be there. And next, the surroundings, the interaction influences on the surroundings. The interaction between the man beings and the environment changes with the place and time. So wherever the human beings are there, the interaction with the environment that will changes place and time. And we will talk about the early human beings. The early human beings are used to stay in a particular place in the forest areas, or they used to stay in a particular caves or in huts, and they are not having much desires like they need much food, and so not like whatever we are using now, but they are have not much more needs, and whatever they have, with that only they are satisfied, and they continue their life. There is no surplus, and just they enter into the forest, and whatever the fruits and roots, whatever they available, and they are consumed that, and they are satisfied with that life. But gradually their desires and demands are increased a lot. So year by year, and they are started they are consuming, they want to consume, and they want to surplus of goods much. So in this way they continue their life, and they started growing crops and rearing animals. So for the purpose of surplus purpose, they are started growing crops, and also they are reared animals. So in this way they are slowly entered into the market, and also they want to grow more crops. So in that way if they want to cultivate more crops, means they want to cut down some forest. So in this way they extended the land for the agriculture purpose, and they cut down the forest. And next, also for transporting purpose, they used bullock carts. The wheel. The people started making progress, and the wheel was invented, and surplus food was produced, which was exchanged and transported. So wheel invented. So when the wheel is invented, that is became very easy for the people to transport goods from place to place. And after that wheel, what is happened? The invention of mission give birth for the factories. So later when the factories are arose, so they thought that the factories requires raw material, that whatever the raw material that is from the earth, like example, any raw material. So whatever may be the raw material they want, example of raw material, what we can call, if you take a chalk piece, if you want to make the chalk piece, so we need the limestone. So limestone available from the earth, so we have to dig, and we have to find the limestone. In this way, so gradually they are depleted the total environment. So this is while we are taking out all the raw materials, and while we are cut downing the forest, so what happened? It is affected on environment. So all people are slowly they are started, and it is finally it is increased a lot. What increased? Agriculture. What is that? Making of the agriculture increased, and the factories are arose. But the factories then required much raw materials. In this way, all countries are developed, and they are always concentrating on the making new, producing the goods. So, and also they are releasing a what is harmful gases, harmful smoke into the environment. So in this way, so it is calling it is a type of development, but it is the development one side, and also it is the effect on the environment. When the environment is affected, it is also automatically affect to the what is that the what is the to the biosphere, to the lives, whatever the living beings on the earth. So this environment effect, it is will show that effect on the living beings also. In this way, and we have to protect our environment. When we protect our environment, it will be good for us. So what we have to do for this? We have to educate the people to do not pollute the environment by releasing the harmful gases into the space. And also we should not cut the trees. We have to grow the trees. So in this way, whatever we can do to protect the environment, so that are all we have to do as a human beings. A human being first is in the first he was good person, he satisfied with a few things, but later he started business, and then he want to surplus of goods, then he started cutting the forest, and when started invention of the wheel, he continued production, he went on continued production, so that lead to the depletion of the forest. And also what is that the invention of the machine, what started, the invention of machine gave birth for the factories. The factories required much raw material, so when the raw material required, so the people went on searching the raw materials, and they excavated everywhere, and they destroyed all the environment. In this way, one side it is a development, in other side it is a effect on the environment. When the environment is affected, it is also effect on human beings, and also on all the living beings. And we must maintain healthy balance between human and environment, nature. So this we have to do. So this is about human and environment. Okay, in the next class we will learn about next lesson. Okay.